With the imminent arrival of the NHL season, the time has come for us, the fervent virtual hockey enthusiasts, to immerse ourselves in electronic art's latest creation. It's a ritual we faithfully partake in every year, driven by an unwavering dedication, or perhaps a sort of Stockholm syndrome-like attachment. But let's not dwell on the semantics. We're here now, so let's plunge into the world of NHL 24 and discover what awaits us on the ice this year. Electronic Arts has always made a grand spectacle of unveiling the latest features in each game, and NHL 24 is no exception. The moment you launch the game, you'll be greeted with 8 screens, each meticulously detailing the innovations of this year's edition. NHL 24 immediately introduces us to the no exhaust engine, a term that may not refer to what you initially think. While the game still relies on the Frostbite 3 engine, the exhaust engine embodies a sophisticated system known as sustained pressure. This system comes alive when you apply offensive pressure, ensnaring defenders and tilting the balance of dice in your favor. What's more, it seamlessly integrates with goalie fatigue, causing a goaltender's stance and reactions to evolve as you relentlessly pepper them with shots, gradually wearing them down. These are the standout features of NHL 24, but Electronic Arts has also ushered in vision passing, physics-based contact, crossplay functionality, new goal celebrations, and the introduction of Cheryl Pounder as the new color commentator, replacing Ray Ferraro. Oh, and let's not forget the inclusion of the iconic tune Sandstorm by Darude, which now occasionally graces the arena between whistles. This year, I embarked on my customary quest to organically experience all the new features within a single game mode rather than isolating individual aspects. I aimed to assess the holistic impact of these changes. I chose franchise mode, assembled my team, and took to the dice with my beloved Toronto Maple Leafs. No need for comments. The impact of the exhaust engine and goalie fatigue system was evident from the outset. I successfully pinned my opponents in their zone and effectively wore down the goaltender, culminating in a thrilling game-tying wrist shot courtesy of Austin Matthews in the final minutes. It was a satisfying moment, although I suspect the exhaust engine may require some fine-tuning, as it appeared to trigger a bit too easily. Vision-based passing also made an immediate impression. Holding down R2 or right trigger while in possession of the puck prompts icons to appear near your teammates, allowing you to target a specific player for a pass by pressing the corresponding face button. Admittedly, executing this maneuver can be time-consuming, leaving you vulnerable to opposing players. Nevertheless, it's a valuable option for those who struggle with precision passing. In my thrilling 3-2 overtime victory against Montreal, I also noticed the additions of Cheryl Pounder's commentary and the new goal celebrations. One of these elements left a positive mark, while the other fell flat. Cheryl Pounder injects a breath of fresh air into the commentary. As much as I admire Ray Ferraro, Cheryl's stellar work on TSN shines through in NHL 24, although her audio occasionally pales in comparison to James Kowalski's. I implore Electronic Arts to boost her presence a tad. This promising introduction will only improve as Cheryl and James record more lines in the months and years ahead. On the other hand, the new goal celebrations disappoint. Instead of allowing players to trigger celebrations with a button press, we're subjected to an awkward cinematic that disrupts the arena's immersion. Control is wrested from our hands as the arena lights dim, and the goal scorer basks in the spotlight. Meanwhile, our teammates stumble in the background, and we're subjected to unskippable cinematics, overreacting to every goal. It's an odd choice, and one that should be swiftly eradicated from the game, though we understand that change isn't always immediate in the gaming world. One of the most notable alterations in NHL 24 is the adjustment to hitting mechanics. The total control controller option links hitting to square or X, depending on your console, while the skill stick remains. Executing a shoulder check now involves a downward, then upward movement of the right stick, rather than a simple upward press. This change may pose a challenge for casual players, as hitting has become more challenging yet remarkably realistic. Unfortunately, I didn't notice the impact of the new physics-based contact and ragdoll animations in the games I played, but I'm certain there's more beneath the surface waiting to be explored.